Okay. Hey there, everybody in YouTube. I have, yeah, I'm not feeling too comfortable like that. Okay. So, I have, decided, I went and took a bit of a video of myself. I'm unsure if I'm gonna actually post that one because I am not comfortable with it right at the moment. Um, you gotta put that in the trash, okay? And okay, so everybody constantly complains about having so much beef broth or chicken broth after their surgery, and like, I guess that maybe you guys get tired of the taste or something. But I have been making my own beef broth for years now, and it's absolutely a fantastic, oh my goodness, a fantastic thing. But you definitely have to go and find a farm, and you have to find a farm that lets the cows roam free like they normally should. Um, because otherwise the marrow just isn't good. Like when you buy it from Big Y or Stop and Shop or possibly even your local butcher, um, I can't trust those places, um, because they just I don't know. They might buy their animals from a farm that where they're all locked up in this one horrifying, I don't know what you call it, big stall or whatever, but and the animals are treated badly for the rest of their lives. But this place here is actually quite awesome. Maybe the next time I go up there, I will take some videos so you guys can see. They have a large amount of land where the chickens and the cows and everything run around, and they make their own ice cream and everything, and it is, oh my goodness, fantastic. Um, you gotta wonder what they do with all that milk, right? Um, so, so yes, so I've got my own beef broth brewing, or whatever you want to call it. I'm cooking it. So I'm gonna do like I typically do. I'm gonna, simmer it down to practically nothing, and I'm gonna stick it into ice trays, freeze it up, and as I need it, I'll thaw it out. I mean, it's this nice cube of broth, um, a condensed form of broth. It's gonna come out more like a demi glaze per se. Um, how do you think I got all this beautiful chunk up on me? Yeah, I mean, I'm such a sped. Sorry. Um, I make. Yeah, I went to school for a reason, to culinary arts. I got my degree there, and I love cooking. Um, I definitely enjoy watching a lot of people out there who cook their own stuff up, or maybe it's stuff that they found online or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I enjoy watching people cook. And I learn from what they've done, and then I'll go into my kitchen and do what I gotta do. And okay, that's awesome. And I try to find ways where I don't have to add salt. I find ways where I don't have to add sugar. Um, and all that other stuff. So I have some bulgur wheat. I cooked up some bulgur wheat earlier. Um, and typically, my husband would tell you that you need an awful lot of oil beforehand. It's got to cover the bulgur and blah, 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 blah. I just cooked it with only, I wanted to say a teaspoon of oil, and it came out just as good. I just used a little bit more broth. So everything's coming out pretty good. Yeah. Um, Tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I get to take my special medicine that's gonna make me go to the bathroom an awful lot, I guess. And I'm only allowed to I believe I'm allowed to have clear liquids until midnight, and then after that I'm not allowed to have anything. I'll have to recheck that. So, yeah. Alright, so this was that book I was showing you guys all yesterday. Okay. I know it's not anything really awesome, but it's just a binder, and it's got everything that they have told us that we're supposed to have, and they give you this, and they tell you to write down your surgery date on the first one, and then the next day after that, and then how far after a week, and then far along on this day, what to get into your specific stages, so that you don't go to them and bother them constantly about, okay, today is this day, so where should I be on the food chart? So they just kind of make you write it all down. And then they had this really awesome guy come in. His name was Stan Kim, I want to say. And he was some kind of like a reverend of some form. And he deals with grief and depression. And he explained to people the differences between grief and depression and how people are going to feel after their surgery. And what we should what we might experience in our sleeve, I guess, with our sleeve. And then they gave me this the day that, my insurance approved of everything, because, I had lost the weight in which they had asked me to lose, which was only 10 pounds on a 6-month supervised diet. And then the last 2 weeks is this here page where they tell me everything. Now, everybody's doctors are different, so just, don't go by what I'm saying for your doctor, because your doctor is going to be different from my doctor. I've heard everybody say this like a million times. I can't take off my glasses. I was going to, because I can see reflections and it bothers me. But I guess that I'm allowed to have 6 ounces of protein. This is a 1,000-calorie diet. I have been drinking so much water that I have to pee like every 10 minutes kind of deal. It really stinks. But 6 ounces of like chicken, turkey, fish, or meat. I get to have 2 or 3 servings in one day of some form of starch, which is a 1/4 cup of like a brown rice or a slice of a multigrain bread. They tell me that I can have 2 to 3 servings of fruits and vegetables. Well, fruits, it kind of looks like right here. It says fruits. 2 to 3 servings of apples, citrus fruits, canned fruit packed in natural juices or water. Each serving is a 1/4 cup or a 1/4 full fruit. I am not allowed to have bananas, pineapples, or grapes. I want to guess that bananas and pineapples are something for like a diabetic like thing, so you don't get all that extra sugar in your system. And I guess that the doctor just recently added no grapes, because I guess that the skin is extremely tough and a lot of people were eating them and he was having difficulty, I'm guessing. And then I'm allowed to have 1 cup of soup a day, vegetable or broth based soup if desired. And then I'm allowed non-caloric non-caloric fluids are still an important part of the diet plan. Drink at least 8 fluid ounces of calorie-free liquids between meals, and non-caloric liquids with meals with no volume restriction. Fats minimize all intake. And then it says the day before surgery at 3 p.m., take 5 ounces of magnesium citrate with 16 ounces of water. Magnesium citrate is available over the counter in most pharmacies. Once prep is started, you are allowed clear liquids only until midnight. Nothing to eat or drink after midnight before surgery, except of sips of water to intake essential medicines. I'm not going to need any medicine after midnight. I take a medication for restless leg syndrome, which is, it's a nice medicine because it takes away that itchy feeling I get in my legs. And then they give me this whole page of things that I am not allowed to take before surgery because I guess that it acts as like blood thinners or blah blah blah. And then of course, here is the page that I have all of my next appointments for. And then they gave me this beautiful little pamphlet here for my hospital, which is Mercy Hospital. And of course, it tells you everything that you should expect on the day of surgery. They tell you not to bring specific stupid little items, you know, like don't bring, you know, $10,000 worth of gold kind of deal. I'm guessing that those are not the rooms in which you're going to be staying in. Those are like right after surgery where they keep you. That's what was explained to me. And that is the awesome looking waiting room that everybody gets to wait in. And it was kind of nice because I went there for the pre-testing, pre-hospital testing, whatever you want to call it. And it was actually really, really nice in there. It's like, Okay, so they give you everything already. This is the weirdest stuff too, because I've seen how some people have had theirs. It says that this is my dietary guidelines for bariatric procedures. Okay. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but okay. So it goes through everything. Maybe I don't know, plan ahead. Yeah, I've already got things planned ahead. Okay. So it tells you, you know, park your car further away from the building in which you're going to be going to because, you know, you need the exercise. You know, don't park so close like you normally would. I have already been practicing this routine. Like, when I go to the mall, I park out in Timbuktu. And I take that, I think it's like a 7-minute walk from all the way over there to all the way over there to get into the mall. And then I walk through the mall. And when I go up or down the escalators, I walk up and down the escalators. I choose not to use elevators anymore. And if it has like a normal set of stairs within that area, I typically take that now. I've been trying as much as I possibly can because of because of the pain that I have in my feet with the plantar fascia and the heel spurs and lower back pain and whatnot. So then it tells me that I need to get a vitamin supplement that's going to gastric sleeve twice a day. It's going to be calcium citrate with 1,200 or 1,500 milligrams a day of calcium citrate. It needs to have at least 3,000 units of vitamin D and vitamin B12, which is essential as needed to maintain normal levels. And I mean, they give you the whole statistics for the band, the sleeve, the Roux-en-Y. I want to make sure, I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly. I have a very hard time with speech. And then there is I've seen it on YouTube, but I'm having an issue here. I am not going to attempt to pronunciate it because I'm going to sound like a fool. But it's this one right here. Yeah, that one. I've seen it, and I've seen a few people on YouTube that have had that surgery. So, I guess, important information before surgery, what I should buy, what I should bring to the hospital. Okay, so it says the first day of my surgery, which is going to be on Thursday after 10 o'clock in the morning after I have my procedure done. And my doctor has made this out where I'm going to be able to have water, sugar-free popsicle, sugar-free Jello, Crystal Light, Propel, Fruit 2O, chicken, beef, or vegetable broth, Fruit 2O ice, Diet Snapple, and herbal tea. And I guess that specifically my doctor has no issue with somebody having like a half of a cup of coffee. but they do tell you to refrain from it because it can cause ulcers and your stomach has already got a huge cut in it anyway. So, and then they tell you to refrain from straws, sweetened drinks, avoid juices, and avoid vomiting. Um, and then it tells you for day 2 that I'm only allowed to have 4 ounces. I'm only going to say water. I'm not going to go through this whole sugar-free whatever, but 4 ounces of water, 4 ounces of protein, 4 ounces of water, 4 ounces of protein, and this happens every hour. On the hour, I'm supposed to have at least 4 ounces. It says that if, it says, sip all liquids slowly over a 1 hour period. Do not exceed 8 ounces in an hour. So that's good. Number 2, liquids, it states that are stage 2. That is going to go from, starts on day 9 to day 16. I'm going to be able to introduce light yogurt, sugar-free pudding, cream soups made with skim milk, and 3 tablespoons of scrambled egg whites. Now, I have not asked about that, but I don't understand the whole concept of just egg white, because if I had my way, I would just eat the yellow part. Maybe one of you guys can help me with that. I'm not 100% sure. And what would you put on your egg white if you're not allowed to have like salt or ketchups and stuff like that? I mean, I'm not a very big fan of eggs, let's say. And then I'm allowed to have like at least like a half a cup of unsweetened applesauce, some potatoes, some pureed vegetable soup, and like 2 tablespoons of pureed carrots. These are just like samples of what I'll be able to do. So it states that like just in a sample, it says at 8 o'clock in the morning you're gonna drink your 4 ounces of water, 9 4 ounces of protein, and then it says 10 you want 2 or 3 tablespoons of scrambled egg white. Then at 11, protein drink. 12, cream soup. And then 1, protein drink. Number 2, or 2 o'clock is water. And then 3 is protein drink. It's just all like a sample. But it's just, yeah, it says if you are able to comfortably consume more than 4 ounces, increase as tolerated. Do not exceed 8 ounces per hour. My fluid goals are 56 ounces, 7 cups a day. 1 cup equals 8 ounces. Protein goal is 70 grams. That's from stage 2 or 3, stage 3. I'm sorry, and that's going to be from day 9 to day 16. And then it's going to go into number 4, and stage number 4 goes from. Wait a minute. Stage number 4 goes from day 17 to day 31. And there's like a whole sample of what I'll be able to eat at specific hours. It's actually quite awesome. And I've got some more of these things. It's just like really nice. So, and I'm going to be making a whole bunch of copies of this thing here so I can copy it all down every day and make sure that I get everything properly and mark off each time that I drink at least 8 ounces of whatever. My husband wants to go with me to whatever store I decide to go to, and I was thinking, I don't know, I was thinking a few different places, but I was going to go and get some very nice looking like paper to go on, you know, those like dividers that you can get that show you like little nips at the end here. I was gonna get those, and then I was gonna put like, you know, you can buy that special paper, kind of like a beautiful background type paper, and just like glue it on top of that and put like pictures on it and whatnot, and like put that near the end, or well, you know, my diet stuff here near the end, and then like if I have any pictures or whatever, I got some more of these clear plastic things so I could add those inside, like if I take like I'm gonna do like a full body shot, and I know that I'm going on like 20 minutes on this video, and I need to do something. I need to make a video for my own little channel here, because if I don't, I'm gonna go insane. I've cleaned my house more than like 4 times already this morning. I mean, I've gone through my daughter's clothes. I've brought them to the Goodwill, the ones that don't fit her anymore. I have taken stuff out of this house that we do not use anymore. So everything in my house is like together, so it's just, I have nothing to do. I'm starting to go a little stir crazy, so I might as well just come over here and make a video and let everybody know how crazy I am today. I have absolutely all the energy in the world, and I don't know where it's coming from, because I'm not really eating too much, and then when I do eat, it's not very much. Like, I'm allowed to have, what, 6 ounces of liquid, or 6 ounces of meat, protein, whatever you want to call it, and I've got it over there, and it's boiling in chicken broth. So, hello. Ooh, you taste nummy. So it's just, it's starting to become crazy, and please do not touch the table. Thank you. Ooh, eat your pop. Nope. And I made some bulgur wheat. I don't even know what you want to call it. I call it bulgur rice, but it's not a rice. Or at least I don't think it is. It's just, I don't know. It's like rice, whatever. So, I've made some chicken with some rice that I can have for dinner tonight, and I've already got, my breakfast cooked for tomorrow, because after 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow, I'm only allowed to drink. And drink. And it's really gonna stink. Never mind. So, yes. Oh, dear Lord. So I have found a few more people on YouTube, which I'm really excited about watching. So I've gone and watched like all their videos, and I don't know anything about editing on the videos. I have tried and I have played, and I just don't understand how you guys are doing these things. Like, there's people with pictures up there that are awesome looking and funny, so it's just like, I really wonder how you guys do those things. But I need to use my noggin, go on the internet, read on it, try it, do what I gotta do. I'm just getting into all of this technology. I've had an iPhone forever, or an Apple device of any form for a very long time, and I can remember I had a flip phone forever, and all my friends had these new phones, and now I'm just kind of like getting used to this phone. Never mind, I despise computers, but it seems that no matter how much I look at them, I can never master them. I've read books on it, and all I can do is like look at the book, and I'm looking at it. I find computers not very interesting. Just to go on like Facebook or something to check my stuff out. Other than that, I just click and point. That's it. I don't even play video games. My husband will be home. He comes home, well, actually my husband does not work, only 1 day a week. He has Sundays off, and he'll come in here and he'll play a video game for like 6 hours straight, and I have no want, no need for it. I'll stay out in the kitchen. I have no issues with this. I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll do what I have to do. Like I said, went through my bedroom, took out some clothes that we don't use, mine, Maya's, my husband's. So, I already brought them to the Goodwill. And it's lemon plum time, people. You must eat the lemon plum. They're very good. They're very juicy. So, you love TT? Yeah. Very happy about that. So, everybody, y'all have yourselves a wonderful day. I'm gonna go and finish mine, and hopefully I won't go nuts.
Nuts?
Yeah, nuts.